What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank y'all for being here. We are back for another video. This is the video before the video. I still have my other live that I'm going to be doing, which is the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. That is coming up, so you guys definitely be looking out for that. Matter of fact, after this video, I'm going to go ahead and put the notification out for the review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into this video, honey. Because we got a lot of stuff we need to spill. How y'all doing? Hey. I see y'all coming in. What's up? I see Rose Armstead. She's first today. Coco Mo is here. TKO. Colada Passmore. Kelly Davis. KBR, my mom. Thanks for being here. Gemini Twin. Grandma 504. Janice Jones. Thanks for being here. Annette Holden. Mrs. Mary. Thanks for being here. It's Like a Bee. Thanks for being here. Shirley Terry. Pepper's Love. I see you. Ronnie, I see you. Big Shay, Chef, hey, thanks for being here. I hope I said that right. Shaquanda, thanks for being here. Yvonne Wilson, thanks for being here. Lori Eden, Vonday Tyson, thanks for being here. Or Vandy Tyson, Vandy, that's an A there because we did go to school, child. Vandy Tyson, thanks for being here. Tanya Payne, Henry Lee, thanks for being here. Impetitious, I see you. Thanks for being here, everyone. Let's get into the video. As you can see going across my screen, everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hello to everyone coming in. If I did not say your names individually, just know I love you, child. We got to get through this video. All right, so I can have a little bit of time in between coming back for the review. Because y'all know for my reviews, honey, I go in and baby, by the time I get off my review, I be tired because I've been gave y'all my Anita Baker. That best that I got, baby. Okay. Yes, honey. I'll be over here hollering. I'll be doing it all. I'll be doing voices and all that. So my ass be good and tired by the time I get off here. So I'm gonna take a little break. Okay. Give me a little sippy sip. And I'm gonna come back for the Love and Marriage Huntsville review. All right, because we got that ready too. I've been working. All right. So let's get it started. All right. So as you guys may know, Monique Samuels did a video where she was very transparent about some things that she went through with Carlos King and the network and how he treated her and how she didn't like that shit. So she talked about it. And I'm going to go ahead and play that to remind you guys. And for those of you that did not get to see it, in addition to Carlos King has now responded in his own, because y'all know Carlos always say, oh, I'm unbothered. I don't care. I'm unbothered. It doesn't matter. I don't read the comments. Bitch, you do. You care, you read the comments, you do all of that because you wouldn't be responding. He always try to do it in a subliminal way to where people be like, who is he talking about? Which we already know who he's talking about because Monique has already aired him out, okay? Monique has aired him out. Mel has aired him out. Who else? Winter has aired him out. So many other people, child. So many other people have aired him out. So he is feeling away. Let's get into what Monique had to say, all right? Let's get into that. And then we're going to show what he had to say, girl, because we got it, okay? Yes, we do. Shout out to the Shade Room. Shout out to Monique for being transparent, honey, because we already knew that Carlos won't shit. We already knew that, child. It didn't take you to say it, but thank you for confirming it. All right, so it says that Monique Samuels, honey, claims that a former Real Housewives producer used the black card, rather, to convince her to join the cast of Love and Marriage DC, which we all know that's Carlos. All right, but ended up doing her dirty. She said that he did me worse than the white folks. Okay, she goes on to say that it was very unorganized and on and off camera. She said that I left the first season, and she did. All right, so let's get into what she had to say, honey.
I had to kill my ego. I had to care even less about what people thought about me because only I knew what was really going on, you know, behind the scenes. And it was a huge test of just like, all right, let's see how much you've grown.
How did that show come about?
So when I left Housewives, there was one of the producers that used to be a part of Housewives franchise who started his own. He approached me with support and came at me with some like, you know, we black and, you know, these white shows, they don't show black people in the light that they should be shown in. And, you know, it can be natural drama. It doesn't have to be this scripted drama. And it created a relationship of like, all right, let's see what we can do together. Let's work together. So I believed him when he used the black card and he did me worse than the white folks. I was like, he could have waited to the second season to trash me.
So you think Love and Marriage DC did you worse than Real Housewives of Potomac?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was worse. It was like, there was no context. There was no reason to all of the fussing and fighting. It was like, it's love and marriage. So show the full outlook of what a love and marriage, like show what all of it looks like, right? I have always been very open on camera. Like I like to be as transparent as possible. But if my spouse is not also that way, then if you're not saying anything, they're only going to be showing what I'm saying. So it's very unbalanced. And then it was just like, we got her, dog her ass out. Like it was like my name was used to gain the audience. And I mean, I felt like I got trashed on that show. They didn't show any of my real moments. They didn't show the moments where I gave more context to what was happening. It was just like me, like, but I was the one reacting. It was me reacting, but show why I was reacting like that, you know? And it was very unorganized, on camera, off camera. It was a mess. And I left after the first season. I had to kill my ego. I had to care even less about what people thought about me, because only I knew what was really going on, you know, behind the scenes. And it was a huge test of just like, all right, let's see how much you've grown.
How did that show come about?
So y'all hear that? So that's what Monique Samuels had to say. All right, so now let's get into what Carlos had to say. I'm happy that she's being transparent and talking about it, because y'all know Carlos don't like to be aired out. Anytime you call him out, it pisses him off. He just did that whole raindrops bullshit where he's doing the little Sunday message that he always do. And he was messy in that. I started watching, I was like, yeah, I ain't even talking about that, because I don't want to hear that bullshit, Carlos. Get your shit together, sir, okay? Change some of the things that people are saying and calling out about you, instead of subliminally trying to respond and still looking messy and still continuing to do the bullshit that you do, because it's so crazy that everybody is saying the same thing about your ass, and you want to get upset about it and be trying to say something about it when it's the truth. Everybody can't be lying about you. Winter said the same shit. So, I mean, come on now. All right, let's get into what he had to say. Shout out to How I See It TV, because that's where I'm actually seeing it from, okay? And we're going to watch that. So shout out to How I See It TV. All right, so this is Carlos responding to Monique. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. All right, so boom.
Okay, much better. Okay. I don't know what happened to the other one, but we're good. Okay, so thanks for Marlo. Hi, Raindrops. I love you guys. Happy Saturday.
All two of y'all.
Life is good. God is good. Okay. So in case you missed the other live earlier, I need a bag. So I had to. So in real life, I always call Marlo. Okay. I always call Marlo when I'm out shopping, because she is my person. So, you know, y'all get a chance to see who I am in my real life, not stuff you hear about. Yes, God is good all the time. All the time. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Love you.
What was that?
You know we love you.
Come here. I met some raindrops. Come here. What did you say to me?
We love him.
You love me?
You gave us some good reality TV.
I know, because in real life, people love me.
Yes, we do.
Y'all can't believe everything y'all hear about on social media.
Nope.
I'm out here doing my big one. In real life, people love me. So I love you too. Who you here with? Okay, come here.
Y'all see that? Said Carlos clocked that tea about Monique's interview. That's what they said.
I'm doing like men on the street, because this is real life. Not stuff you hear about on social media because people need clicks and all that stuff. This is real life. So what's your name?
Angel.
And what
Jersey.
What you got to say, Angel?
We love you.
I love you too. You mean to tell me people love me? I thought people hated me. I thought people can't stand me. I thought I was the bad guy.
He feeling that
Okay,
pain.
what's your favorite show of mine?
Let's see. Love and Marriage, Huntsville.
You like Huntsville,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And what's your name again?
Monica.
Okay, Monica, what's your favorite show of mine?
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
You like Huntsville. You know what
Yes.
comes on tonight?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
The Girls Trip.
Okay.
Okay, and what's your name?
Cola.
Cola.
Yeah, from Atlanta.
You're from Atlanta? You know who I am, Cola?
No.
You said no. I know that's
You don't
right.
even know him.
Okay, I don't know.
But I've watched Love and Marriage Huntsville once.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
I love you anyway.
I love you too. Now, who are you? You know my name, Lisa? That's okay, baby. No, it's all good. Okay, so
You gotta know
tell
who
the
Cola is.
raindrops hi.
Hi, Raindrop.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, nice to meet you all. Okay. I love y'all too. Yes, yes, yes. It's all good. God is good. And my biggest thing is this, honey. One thing that I want my raindrops to always know, at your highest, well, this is what Denzel told Will Smith. At your highest, be.
That's his stuff buffering.
Shop Amazon early holiday deals now.
I'm sorry, guys. All right, we're back. So his live is buffering, all right? It's not me.
Because that's when the devil comes. Okay? So hold on one second. I'm out here minding my business.
Boy, get you.
Life is good and God is good, baby. If they're not hating on you, don't.
They said Love and Marriage Huntsville is so boring now. Please go back to the way it was in the beginning. The current cast is no good. Y'all see that? He see it too, because he looking right at the comments. Love and Marriage Huntsville is so boring now. Please go back to the way that it was in the beginning. The current cast is no good. Y'all see that? Mm-hmm.
I know. Look.
Yeah, man. What's good? I'm here.
What's up,
going on,
Kristen?
King? How are
That's Jennifer Williams' criminal husband.
you?
I'm blessed. Look at you.
Puffing it out, man. I gotta get a cut, man.
You look.
Not looking. You know. Where you at? You in New York?
Well, you know, I don't like to disclose my location sometimes.
That's listen. You out here?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm chilling, man. Just getting packed up. You know, we about to leave in tomorrow. So
where y'all going?
back to work.
Oh, back
to work.
How do you feel?
What'd you say?
How do you feel?
Good. I'm good. I'm blessed. You know.
They reading him down. They got in the comments saying, you love criminals, Carlos. Damn. Baby, because the one on the screen is showing up a criminal, all right?
A few obstacles here and there, but you know, come on. God is my father, man. Come on.
Absolutely.
Listen, man, that's it. Nothing without God. So we good, man.
Amen. Where's my baby Jennifer?
She is not camera ready. You know how that goes. She's actually getting dolled up. She's getting her hair done.
You are crazy.
So what's going on with you? It's been what, 2 months since we seen you?
I know. It's been 2 months since the wedding. By the way, great wedding.
Amazing.
Great wedding. Amazing wedding.
Maybe we'll post soon.
Well, no, listen, we all got to chop it up and have dinner, catch up. It's been a minute.
Hey, listen,
so
I want to talk. We got to talk.
They blasting him. He got his scamming.
I want the 007 role. Listen, they're looking for a 30-year-old man. They're looking for someone that's a bad boy. They want that bad boy, you know, to fill. And they are open to men of color. So Idris,
okay.
I think they wanted to cast Idris for it, but they said he was too old. He's not old, right? But you know,
right.
But listen, I think I can make something shake for sure.
All right, so let me make some phone calls and see what I can do.
It's already ingrained. You see that? It's been on me.
Look at
somebody
that means it's meant to be.
Come on, man.
Y'all know she be on his ass.
Yes, that's meant to be. No, listen, you'll make a great 007.
I think so.
No, so we will definitely figure that out. But I want to make sure that, you know, a lot of people want to make sure that you and Jen are good. So how are you and Jen doing?
I love her.
Amazing.
I'm truly in love with my wife, and I'm my wife people to death.
You in love with that?
Like if I'm in public, I don't say her name. My wife. Oh, yeah. Let me ask my wife. But it's been amazing. Yeah. You know, we still pure bliss. Jennifer's an amazing wife. You know, a lot of women just want to be married. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's amazing.
So Carlos, I was really rooting for you, but you are definitely your own worst enemy. They reading his ass down in the comments.
She is the perfect person for me. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed. I'm blessed. You know, we ignore the noise. You know, that's always going to be.
You have to ignore the noise. Yeah. Listen. My advice for you is this. I always tell people, you have to ignore the noise because
They said, They said that doesn't sound genuine. Get this GAY man get this GAY man out of here with that shit. Damn.
You let the noise consume you, you're going to react out of emotion. And when you react out of emotion, you don't let God fill in and do the work that he does. Yeah. Right? So the thing is this, you don't ever have to clap back and respond to everybody that has an issue. Because the thing is this, and this is my advice to you. My advice to you is this, honestly. Those who don't like you or want to have a problem with you, there's nothing you can do to change their mind about you. Their mind is made up. Their mind is made up about you. Yeah. So you can't focus on changing the narrative of people, because you will lose yourself trying to prove a point to people who want to misunderstand you anyway. So the thing with you, and
y'all see how he's talking to him, but he's translating what he's going through to try to counsel him. Y'all see how he's doing that? He is really translating what he's going through and what he's reading on the screen in terms of people reading him to try to tell him, don't let what other people have. He's really feeling that. Carlos trying to act like he's unbothered. He's really bothered by that shit. Okay, he really is.
Jen, that I love, you guys did not allow the noise to impact your life. And I was able to witness a beautiful wedding based on the fact that you guys decided to.
So we're gonna stop it. We don't care. So we already saw what we needed to see with him throwing the subliminals and saying, "Oh, people like me, unlike such and such and such." Boy, bye. We don't really give a fuck about you, Carlos. Okay, you are still the same clown ass ninja that you were from season 1. And let's go back over there to Real Housewives of Atlanta. When you was over there on Bravo, you was a clown ass nigga over there too, and you gonna forever be there. Let's move on now. Well, let's move on. Y'all know I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about no damn Carlos. Okay. You are very much so bothered, sir. Bothered people or unbothered people. Let's say that way. Unbothered people don't respond. Okay. If you responded, that means you bothered. Okay. Take some notes from me. I don't give a fuck about what nobody has to say about me. Do you see me doing a fucking video? So let me just discuss or address what so-and-so had to say about me. This is how I feel about it. Okay. Period. Moving on, investigators allegedly found a note in Diddy's cell indicating that he paid a woman to issue a public statement on his behalf. Okay, on September the 13th, which is the same day that Kalina Harper from Dirty Money, the group that he's in, posted in support of him. So Kalina is working behind the scenes to help Diddy out in his criminal escapades while he's locked up. So he's locked up and he has people outside who's doing things for him. And Kalina seems to be one of those people, according to the investigators. Okay, let's get into it, honey. All right, so federal prosecutors dropped a bombshell late Friday accusing Sean Diddy Combs of pulling a jailhouse move to sway witnesses' testimony in his ongoing legal drama. Now locked up on a series of charges, including sex trafficking, racketeering, prostitution with a P, prosecutors say that Combs has been working overtime to sidestep the rules and to get his version of events into the public eye, using tactics as shady as paying for jail phone access and allegedly cutting deals with witnesses. It goes on to say that, but the real tea is that investigators found a note in his cell during a sweep that hints that Diddy might have paid off a key witness known as Witness 2 for her Instagram statement defending him. That it would be Witness 2 right here on the screen, Kalina, with her horse-faced ass. Now, according to the court documents, okay, it says that the note strongly suggests that he's been making moves from behind bars to orchestrate a PR spin. Now, prosecutors claim that Diddy's reconnected with Witness 2, who was once part of his inner circle, only after her name popped up in a lawsuit against him earlier this year. All right. Now, her sudden Instagram post shared September 13 became suspiciously, that don't make sense, after their renewed contact. It says that, and investigators aren't buying the coincidence. They watching you, fool. Everything you do, they watching. Now, they're saying that what's funny is that September the 13th is the same day that Kalina Harper posted in support of him, stating that she never witnessed him abuse Cassie. Okay, so how the fuck you don't see him abusing Cassie when Dawn, also from Dirty Money, Dawn Richard, actually said that the two of you guys were standing in Diddy's house when he got mad at Cassie for making his eggs wrong, and he threw the eggs at her, grabbed her by the hair, and pulled her up the stairs and was abusing her while you guys were there. So you have witnessed it, but you don't want to say that because he putting some money in your pocket. Okay. Now it says, if you can recall, Don Richard filed a lawsuit against Diddy claiming that she and Kalina both witnessed terrible acts of abuse. Okay. It says the prosecutors argued this note paired with Diddy's jailhouse calls shows a clear pattern of trying to interfere with the legal process. Now, Diddy's team, meanwhile, says that the government's case is thin and his actions don't amount to obstruction. Well, it does amount to obstruction. You're not even supposed to be using somebody else's cell phone stuff either in jail. You're not supposed to be doing any of that. And all jail phone calls are recorded. So they listen to subliminals too. They listen very, very closely on those calls because they want to hear you admit some shit. Sometimes they get to talking on them phones and be admitted to some stuff that they're saying they're not guilty of. So that's why they have recorded calls, because they're trying to catch you in some shit. And if you're in there writing stuff down and scheming and plotting inside your cell, when they bust up in there and do those shakedowns, you don't have time to put shit away. Okay. Whatever they find, they're going to use it against you. So they're going to definitely have a closer eye on Diddy, and they need to have a closer eye on his kids, because I do think that he's using his children outside of jail, as I said yesterday, and I've been saying and I'll keep saying, in order to carry out schemes and plots that he cannot do while he's on the inside. Okay. So that is it on that. Let's see what's on this next tab. Says the Don Richard's former Dirty Money bandmate Kalina Harper says that she never witnessed Diddy's abuse. Diddy abused Cassie through her name, though her name is mentioned 33 times in the new lawsuit. Okay, her account reflects to personal perspective. Now, Diddy, of course, you guys know, did call Kalina like 30 something times in one day, and that is when that video came out, and that was also when Don Richard filed that lawsuit against Diddy for 1, owing money, 2, for sexual assault charges because he tried her too. So she put all that in the lawsuit. And he also owes Kalina money for them touring and stuff too. So it's weird to me that she ain't as mad as Don. And I feel like because he's kind of giving her money on the side to kind of keep her lifestyle up. So she's been down for Diddy for some years. And I think that she's going to continue to keep her mouth shut. And I don't think that she's going to rat him out because, one, I think she may be scared. 2, I feel like she likes the money that he keeps throwing her way. So 3, I feel like she's going to perjure herself if and when she testifies and they find out that she's lying in court. So I hope she does perjure herself so her horse face ass can be locked up too. Right up in there with his ass. Okay. Moving on. All right. Moving on. All right, so Uncle Luke calls out Jay-Z, Diddy, and Kanye West for being one of them. And he said that Black people are historically seen as villains in American society. He says that we will always be in competition with them. Let's see what he's talking about, y'all. I said, let's see what Uncle Luke talking about. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. I said that come up. Yeah, Diddy ain't getting no damn bail. They keep saying he keep playing with the system. He trying to be sneaky. Every time he do it, he gets caught. They watching you. You in a place where you can't get anything passed over, sir. Like, they really watching you because you have a pattern of behavior. Okay, your lawsuit spells out the type of person you are. So you don't think they're watching every single move that you make? Like, sir, let's get into Uncle Luke.
LeBron James is a villain. Why? Because he has all Black representation. Kyrie Irving is a villain because he stands as a Black man. The brother over there at Boston, he's a villain.
Everybody coming in.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was a villain. The little girl, Angel Reese, versus Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese is a villain. That's why people subscribe to that. You guys don't know that's how America works. I, Luther Campbell, I am a villain. I'm a bad guy. That's why when you look at my profile, bad boy hip hop, I will never get into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Puff Daddy was not a villain. He was one of them. Kanye West was one of them. Jay-Z was one of them. Biggie Smalls, a villain. Tupac, a villain. We all are villains. And until you people realize that as Black people in America, you are the villain. It's black and white. You're the opposite of white. we will always be in competition with them. Y'all don't hear me. LeBron James.
So there you go. He calling them out. He's calling them out. I agree with what he's saying. I do. You're gonna always be the villain. It's always gonna be us against them. But you have to pick your spot in terms of where you choose to stand and stand 10 toes there, and not fold in terms of what society wants you to be, and or represent yourself to be. Okay, so I totally get what he's saying in this situation. Unfortunately, a lot of times people get caught up in Hollywood and the Illuminati, because there's money there. A lot of artists have gone over and transitioned over into the Illuminati because that's where the money is. That's where they sell their soul to go over and be into these demonic type situations and sex rituals and stuff like that go on there. So, hey, you have to pick and choose what you feel is right for you, and for your life. Okay. But he is speaking facts and I love that. Okay. Let's move on. We're going to stay on that too long. All right, let's get into these two clowns right here. Chinny Chin Chin and Kendra, aka Ken. All right, let's get into them. They decided they want to call Melody Cherie out, and we're going to talk about it. Okay, because I feel like there's a little drag in my spirit today on a Sunday, honey, with these two clowns. Now, Trish, let me say this. You love Ken so much, but you didn't see all that lint sitting up there in his man unit when you were sitting there talking to him, girl. You didn't see that lint sticking out his man unit right there in the top. Now, I know if I see the shit and you sitting right there in his face, I know damn well. And you ain't said nothing to him. You ain't said to producers like, y'all keep the camera over there. Let me grab that off his head right quick. You letting him sit here on camera with his lint on there looking crazy as hell, like his man unit is pushing up off his damn head. Like, what is that? Glue from the man unit? I don't know, child. But let's get on and say, get him real. We about to get his ass.
I ain't like how Sonny was trying to compare our situation to her and Moses' situation.
So in a nutshell, it's wrong for her to talk to somebody if she married.
Yeah. You're still married under the oath of God.
She's throwing the rocks at that glass house.
It's different.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's very different.
It's not different.
How does our situation compare to there? Like what is the same? Like
that's what I was trying to tell her.
Nothing like the same.
Sonny had all these people on her side. Shanita kept trying to chime in.
Who is Shanita? Like who?
To me, I don't know. I guess she was Mel's puppet.
Mel's puppet.
You don't really know neither one of our situations to be giving your opinion, but she's over here saying that how you gonna throw rocks at a glass house when when your situation, but
I ain't step on nobody's toes.
And I didn't either. I was like, I didn't step on nobody's toes, sweetheart. No, we knew we weren't going back, and it was so far between our separation to when you came along.
100%.
It's like Sonny did the ultimate betrayal.
You know how many couples separate while they're married and move on to other relationships before they actually get divorced? I think that's probably a good bit of couples in this.
Melanie did it.
Everybody knows somebody who's.
How the fuck do you know what Melody did? You just met her on this damn show. So how you know what she did? That's how I know you been hanging out with Martell. Them 2 times you went over to his house, Chinny Chin Chin, you were sitting over there pillow talking and sipping wine and Netflix and chilling with your funky ass over there listening to all Martell's lies, because we know where it came from. Anybody that's running around saying that Mel was dating in her marriage and was cheating on Martell, we already know where that bullshit came from. We already knew. Worry about the fact that he called you a butterface and everything on your damn body was fine but your damn face. That's why he didn't want to smash your ass if he did. And if he did smash, he hit that shit from the back because he didn't want to see that horse face you got. How you know what Mel do and who's doing her? Why you clocking her coochie miles? Worry about all them country miles on yours while you over there running around with Ken with his fake ass Eddie Levert looking ass. Why he got on your muscle shirt? Oh, fake ass. He get on my nerves.
Done it. So I'm
a butterhead biatch. Everything on you look good but your head.
I don't understand why it's such a big deal, you know.
But here's my thing with that. Afterwards, we get to this dinner, beautiful dinner, and Tisha goes and says, well, you know, Trish, I heard you went to Martell's house. He said, y'all, you've been over there a couple of times. I did want to address that situation. I just didn't want to address it there. At that moment. Yeah, I didn't want to put that out there before it got a little weird with Melody. I wanted to come and tell her face to face and tell her, no, there was nothing between me and Martell. Right. There was nothing going to be between me and Martell. I was separated. Y'all was separated.
You didn't make that decision. He did. You went over there with the whole idea of you gonna go over there and get a little smash. You pulled up to Mel and Martell's house because that's where it happened at the marital home. That's why Martell didn't want to move out, because he wanted all these women to still see him as the person that he was when he was with Mel. He ain't slick. That's why you wanted to stay there, Martell, because you wanted to bring women to that house to make them think that you were this rich individual that you kind of prepped Ariane into thinking that you were. That's why you didn't want to move out their house. So you're bringing women in that house while you and Mel were still married. Mel still had access to her house, but she decided to move out and move her children out as well. The house was still in her name, but she chose to move out for peace sake, and you bringing biatches up in there. And Trish, you took your horse long-faced ass up in there as well. So now you want to sit up here after you done been walking your ass through this woman's house, up and down her hallway, then sat your ass on her toilet, then sip wine out her glasses, and you want to talk shit about her and what you think she did and who did her. Girl, worry about your walk. Worry about your walk. And worry about why your man be out in public with you so touchy-feely. Worry about that, why he telling other people they need to get therapy. No, he needs to get therapy. And you need to get therapy for allowing a nigga off the street to come and stay in your house with you and your daughter. This man feeling on your ass disrespectfully out in public with his touchy-feely ass. And it would not surprise me if other shit is going on unbeknownst to, or maybe beknownst to you. But you just got to have a man around, because you seem like one of those airheaded type of women who can't be alone, who likes to stick her nose in other people's business and clock their relationships, but you don't see the shit in yours. You were separated for 5 years, dating this nigga for 2 years, and still ain't fucking divorced. And every time he bring up marriage to you, you sitting there looking like your ass done ate a whole bowl of Wanda's pigtails in that bitch. Like, don't sit up here and try to clear nobody in their relationship and their coochie mile clocking when your ass got more coochie mile clocks and miles on you. You out here dating a nigga who want to be with only women who been with somebody else and who's attached to other women with kids because his peanuts don't work. Put some of them steroids down, allegedly. That's what you can do.
I want to hear no more of it for real, because it's really starting to get annoying.
Yeah,
because
that is.
They trying to make it look like you was cheating on your husband. They trying to make it.
And was, because she was entertaining you. And I don't know why people don't think if you're texting someone else, if you are married and or in a relationship, someone of the opposite sex, that's still cheating. You ain't got to be laying in the bed and have full-fledged sex with somebody to call it cheating. It's called emotional cheating. You can cheat emotionally. Psychologically, you can be cheating. And Ken, I don't like the way you like to put the whole, you like to deal within, subliminals. You like to live subliminally. You like to say, oh, technicalities. You like to live in the technicalities of saying, oh, it's not like we were cheating. Yes, you were cheating. You were in her DMs, having inappropriate conversations with her, talking under her clothes while she was married. I don't give a fuck what her relationship was with Marquez. They said, I do. Nigga, you should have said, I don't, when you found out she was married. And that's the problem I got with people. That's the problem I got with people. See, Trish, you were real happy to jump your ass in the middle of our Sonny and Moses situation and Destiny's little throttle over there with them until you didn't even think about your ass was in one. So you should have shut your ass up instead of bringing yourself in the middle of a situation that was very much so similar indirectly. Yeah, you moved a nigga in your house where your husband was staying. And the only reason he moved out, according to him, was because he was tired of your shit. You were trying to play him. And he found out that this nigga right here on my screen was coming to his house on the doorbell cam that he was paying for, laying up with the person he called his wife. But then the nigga done came in there and done claimed his kids like he did every other woman before you, Trish. And your stupid ass gonna sit up here. Because he act like he your daddy too. You can't get a word in edgewise when you start talking. He tell you to be quiet so he can talk. Who the fuck are you, Ken? Let's continue, y'all.
seem like I'm, you know, the number one side piece, and it's just
crazy.
It's crazy. It's
Which is
annoying.
crazy.
You know, I was with the guy.
You are number one side piece. You a number one side chick because you act like a bitch. You stay in women business like you in right now. You stay in women business, and I don't respect no man who always find himself in other women's business. Sit your ass down somewhere and stay the fuck out of people's business. That's what you need to do. Go to the, let me tell you what business you need to be. Go down to the doctor and find out why your schlong don't work. Because you done been with several women and you ain't popped no babies in none of them. And now you over there with Trish, who don't even want to marry your stupid ass. She's only with you for the clout and money. Because you always blaming on you always bragging on your lie about how much money you got and how you rolling in money and how you love to do this and this. Yeah, she hearing that shit. She knows, she peeped it. She clocked it. She gonna use that shit to her advantage. Her heart is still with Marquez, and it bothers you. It bothers you.
You know, that was one of the topics that came up, the whole Martell situation. And I'm like, dude, first of all, it happened before me.
And you're still pressed about it. It happened before me. Yeah, it happened before you, but you're still pressed about Martell. You can't stop talking about Martell messing with Trish or doing whatever it was that they did. You can't get that out of your mind. Every time you see Martell, you see Trish on top of him. Every time you look at Trish, you see Martell probably with his face down there in the place. You can't get over it because another nigga came in and did some shit you couldn't do. You lucky he didn't pop a baby up in her ass because he is fertile. The nigga got 5 kids. The nigga got 5 kids. So you lucky he ain't pop a baby up in her. I feel like if your ass went over there twice, I feel like you slept with him. I don't give a damn. And I stand on that. Yes, I do. You ain't coming to no single man's house and you done looked around and saw where he living. Y'all saw Melly Martell house. That was a beautiful home. $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, maybe $800,000 home. Beautiful home. So Trish, you can't tell me when you pulled up there that you were like, oh my God, he living nice over here. You don't went up in there. Martell is flirtatious. He already said he popped up in the DMs. And when he see a woman and he realized through conversation, if he know he gonna get to with an F, then that's when he proceed to invite you over. You ain't come over there to work out because he already said that. He said, she ain't come to my house to work out with me. Martell goes to the gym and work out on his own. He don't need no workout coach. So what you go over there for? You went over there to get to open your damn legs and be fast. Because see that little quiet Trisha that you like to show on screen, that's not who you are, baby. And I can tell that from the way that you interact with Ken when you're out in public. You stay grinding and making sexual movements when you're out because you want to be seen. That's not who you are. Well, that's who you are behind closed doors. But the person that you want to portray yourself to be is this quiet person who don't talk and who don't have a voice. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You ain't no different than the other thoughts that Martell and everybody else run around with. You ain't no different than Ariane. You ain't no different than nobody else. But you love to try to tell somebody else that they're wrong, and that you try to tell Sonny she was wrong for being with what's the boy name? For being with Moses. Moses was a single man. Moses was not married when Sonny got with him, so she could have been with whoever the hell she wanted to be with. You, on the other hand, still married.
The issue I ever had and will ever have is the communication between you and I. If something happens or something did happen, you know, you let me know. But I feel like me and him gonna have to have a conversation about it because I feel like he kind of played into it and made it seem like it was more when as a man, if I ain't never been with a woman, I ain't gonna try to make it seem like I had.
What you need to have a conversation for, because you just said it don't matter because it happened before the two of you got together. So now why do you need to have a conversation with Martell about a situation you say you don't care about? It gives that you're threatened by Martell, and not that he is anybody. Martell ain't shit, and neither are you, Ken. I hope you watching this video. Martell ain't shit, and neither are you, Ken. But the fact that you are entertaining in your mind that you want to sit down and have a conversation with him, like what's that going to change? If he slept with her, he slept with her. It ain't going to change shit. See, you're ego driven, sir. You are ego driven. You don't know who Trish sleeping with now when you on the road. Just like she didn't know, let me go ahead and air you. She didn't know that you were out there with lot lizards and other girls who were saying at the club, these little fast ass stripper girls who were saying that they were hanging out with you, Ken, while Trisha was home. Who was in your room when you and Trisha got into that argument and you left for 3 days and wouldn't pick up the phone when she called you? That don't sound like no boyfriend to me. That don't sound like no committed relationship to me. Why you didn't pick up the phone for 3 days? Trish said in her interview with Carlos King that she didn't hear from you in 3 days. She called you and you would not pick up the phone. So what does that mean? She could very easily say you with somebody. It could have been a bitch laying up in there with you. So while you all up in her damn business about who she was with before you need to be answering who were you with while you were with her out of the damn house for 3 days. How about that? How about that? When you on the road driving while you got bitches in your face. Worry about that. Because you ain't fine. I don't know why you think because you buff that you fine. You not. Look at your face. What's all this shit here? All them damn wrinkles in your forehead. All them veins popping out like your ass about to explode. Who are you, nigga? Who are you?
That's just weird. Yeah. That's like my almost lying on you. You know, it's just a man thing. It's like, hey, bro, like, that's my woman. I get it, even if it was before me, but you're not going to try to make my woman look like something she's not. And, oh, she got a man. She's still married. Oh, and now she's supposedly into this married man house. It's trying to...
He was married when she went there. Ken, what part of that don't you understand? I get it. You want to try to hurry up and fix her reputation. Yours ain't no better. Maybe you should focus on yours because you got more shit in your life probably than she do. Okay. She did go to a married man's house. Him and Mel were separated. Just like y'all don't honor and or understand the word separation does not mean divorce. I don't give a fuck if they were separated for 8 years. You're still married. Period. That's just how that works.
That picture is painted as if you like a
thought or something.
Yeah, no. I ain't gonna hear that.
What thought, girl?
I'm definitely willing to have this conversation with Martell, whether it be uncomfortable or not. You know, I'm all about protecting the image of my girl and making sure that there ain't no crazy rumors going around about her.
Really? You trying to make sure there's no crazy rumors going around about her? Well, she's trying to do the same thing because it's given that she's been lying a lot. Melody already said she don't see it for her. She ain't got shit else for Trish because Trish is a fucking liar. Trish came on this show lying. Okay. I don't know if you guys sat down and had a conversation prior to coming on this show in terms of what lie y'all were going to tell and what y'all storyline was going to be, because she was telling one thing and you were telling another. She is not divorced, but you're all over social media saying that they're divorced now. They need to move on now. She is not divorced. And it's real cute how they ran and filed for divorce right by the time it was time for the damn reunion. They're not divorced. They're not divorced. I feel like Trish is dragging this along, like she said in her court documents that she don't have no kids with Marquez. She does. I feel like she's dragging it along because I feel like her heart is still with him. And I feel like she's trying to punish Marquez because she's mad at the fact, one, that he walked away from her ass. And two, y'all know Marquez got another baby as well that's like, what, almost 2 years old now? So obviously he's moved on with his life as well. I'm not saying that it's right that he got a kid outside, but like you said, Ken, people move on sometimes. So what's good for the goose is good for the damn gander. I feel like Trish is still in love with Marquez. I don't feel like she's going to ever show that around Ken because she knows he's very jealous and she knows that he's very much so pressed about Marquez. That is why you don't want him around the house. That's why you're always asking Trish what's going on between the two of them and always in their damn business. It ain't got nothing to do with you. If the two of them are talking about their divorce, I don't know why the fuck you feel like you got to be there. I don't know why. I don't know why you got to be the mediator between the two of them. That doesn't have anything to do with
I personally think that y'all need to have a conversation because there need to be some clarification in the whole situation with you and Martell. We got to get on the same page. Like everybody been coming for us and, you know, it's starting to get to me. So until that divorce get final, people just going, you know, oh, well, she don't want to be divorced, you know.
her face.
We just gotta make our relationship known that this is forever. I think it's about time to have that sit down with Marquez. Like,
no, I think we all three need to be there.
I want Marquez.
No, all three do not need to be there. See, you don't want to have that conversation with him alone because you don't want to hear the truth about your part and the reason why the two of you guys are no longer going to be married, Trish. because you put it all on Marquez. And I'm not saying that it was right for him to leave the house, but when you make it difficult for him, and we know it's you because you did the same thing with Ken. Ken also had to leave the house for days. So Ken, the reason why you can't see this, because you love to stand in your own way. You have so much hate and anger and jealousy towards Marquez that you can't even see the truth here. Trish is the fucking problem. This girl is psycho. This quiet person that y'all like to portray yourself to be, this girl is not quiet. Even Ken says she likes to turn up and be loud. That's the same thing Marquez says. Ken, you've experienced it, sir, to where you had to leave. So no, Trish does not want to go and have that conversation alone with Marquez because she don't like to hear the damn truth. And you're not going to allow her to go and talk to Marquez alone because you're afraid that he going to get in her ear just right. And then she ain't going to want to be with your ass no more. Or she's going to try to keep her family together because she still love him. She still love him. The way she looked at him on the episode, on the scene, whenever he went to sit down and talk to her about that damn divorce, she watched him from the moment he walked from around her to sit down in his chair, and she stared at him the entire time and start blushing. She can't look directly into his eyes without blushing. And who was sitting right there staring at her, Ken? And I bet you when they got home, he fussed her out about it. That's why he wanted to be there. He wanted to see and or check the temperature between the two of them because he knows something's there. That's why you ran out there that day, according to Marquez, with the pow pow. See, you trying to scare this man to keep him away from the house because you don't want him to be around Trish to rekindle any feelings that might be there. And two, you don't want him to reconnect with his kids because you want to be their father. So spare us all this bullshit, Ken, about you, this upstanding guy. You scared as hell that this situation between Marquez and Trish gonna pop off if they're alone. And that's why you want to allow her to be alone with him. You a moist ass, sorry ass, scared ass individual.
Is to actually know what type of guy I am. Because I do feel like as the father of your children, we should have like a mutual respect. Because you know me, I'm big on respect. I do not like being disrespected.
You're big on respect, but you went to a man's house to lay up with his wife. In his bed, in his marital bed, but you are big on respect. You are big on respect, but you have already admitted that you've dated other women who were married prior to Trish. You don't respect anything. And the only reason why you're pushing Trish to get married to you is because you want to be able to legally have some claim on her to say, oh, this is my wife now. That's really going to make him even more anal if she marries him, which I don't think she ever will. Because every time, like I said, he brings up marriage, she ain't feeling that shit. She wasn't feeling it at the table when he told her, go ahead and get the divorce. And I'm not going to propose to you until you sign for the divorce or till you file for the divorce. And that is final. She didn't know her to do that shit because if there's no feelings there, you'd have been filed. It don't take 5 years to divorce somebody, even with kids. It don't take that long. If you're done, then you're done. I don't think she's emotionally, psychologically, and I don't think her heart is done with Marquez. He hurt her. But they've been together since high school. Let's continue.
I'm not going to continue to be disrespected and turn the other cheek. You know, when I got with you, it's a package deal. I signed up for you, the kids, and everything else that come with it. And I plan on marrying you, you know, once y'all handle y'all situation. We have to be smarter about this situation. If we want to be married, we got to do the things that we need to do to make him not happy, but, you know, appease his emotions, his feelings. You know what I'm saying?
I think, I hope, I guess. Who knows?
I think, I hope, I guess, who knows? That don't sound like she's happy about it. That don't sound like she's happy about you talking about some proposing to her and getting married to her. She don't sound excited, Ken, about being no wife. And two, maybe she ain't ready to be no fucking wife. She's still married. So to jump out of one marriage into another, that's not healthy. And it's given that you're trying to force her. I don't ever agree with Maurice. But when Maurice says that he feels like Ken loves Trisha more than Trisha loves Ken, that's the only time I can say I agree with anything that Maurice had to say. Because that's what it's giving. Trish always gives this look whenever marriage is brought up. She ain't ready to be married again. Neither one of you guys are ready to be married. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. So you waiting on the ink to dry, or you waiting for them to get the finalization on this damn divorce so you can run and go get married and put her and trap her in another situation, and the marriage ain't gonna work because she's still she still has a bond with Marquez. She ain't ready to let go. Trish ain't ready to let go. I don't care what nobody says. She's mad at Ken, but she ain't mad enough to go ahead and follow through the divorce.
You never know me.
You never know me. We'll see. I don't know. She's not like this. Oh my God, yes, I'm ready to be your wife. I've never heard her, not on one single episode this season, when he mentioned marriage to her, I've never heard her say, oh my God, I can't wait to be your wife. I just can't wait to be your wife. I can't wait for this divorce to be finalized so that you and I can move forward and be married. I've never heard her say that shit. Have y'all? I've never heard her say that. I've never heard her say that, which says to me, her heart is not into marrying you. She's comfortable dating you. She's comfortable having you around and doing the things that you do. And I feel like Ken is the type of nigga who come in and just lay it on real thick until a woman don't have no other choice but to fall in love with him because of the person he presents himself to be. Meanwhile, he's very controlling. But then they can't, but then they don't complain about the controlling part because he's doing all these other things so right. Like he's paying all the bills. He's making sure you got money in the bank. He makes sure your hair done, nails done, everything done. He laying pipe, even though he's probably not even big. But, you getting the pipe on the regular. So any woman who's a single mom raising her kids, like that's a bonus to have a nigga who, want to watch your kids, want to play daddy to your kids and going to the kids' little sports events and making sure you got money all the time and keeping you, done up and all that, like, and taking you on trips. Like I heard him say on this episode that he was taking the kids out of the country. So he dropping a nice little bag because it costs money to go out of the country. He done gave your child a car. So yes, she's not ready to let that go because maybe that's something she can't do for her kids. But on the flip side, he's controlling. He's very controlling. So I think she's doing she's kind of weighing her options with that, but I don't think she's ready to marry his ass. And I stand on that. I don't think she's ready to marry him. And I think if he keeps pushing her, then that's going to push her away. It's going to push her away. Let's move on because I'm sick of him. Oh, he irks me. All right. They said that mean little D. I feel like he got a little one because most men that be out there pumping weights like that and be taking of the stare of the ords, I'm gonna say allegedly, most of the time they don't have shit down there. Okay. I be looking at Martell, like when he wear them tight ass pants, you don't see no bump or nothing down there. Same with Ken. Ken wear them tight ass pants too. You don't see no bump unless the nigga tucking. Do you tuck Martell and Ken? Do y'all out here tucking? Like the women out like the Trans Ams over there on what is the show? RuPaul's Drag Race. You tucking over there like them? Maybe they tucking. I don't know. Maybe he tucking and take a piece of that duct tape and put that shit on there and hold it back. He tape it back with some duct tape or something like that. That's what it's giving. But anyway, child, let's get into this next topic, child. All right, so California reports under the first known U.S. case of the new monkeypox, y'all. It's a strand going around. What the hell? Now we had to deal with COVID. Now we got this damn monkeypox. Damn. They can stay their ass over there. Don't bring that over here, baby. All right, let's get into it. It says the health officials have detected the first case of, it's called the clade 1 monkeypox in the United States. Now, the emergent strain was found in a person who traveled from Africa to California. All right. Testing shows that the case is in connection with an ongoing outbreak of the strand in Central and East Africa. Okay. It said that the infected person was treated in San Mateo County. And all who were in contact with the person were notified. It says that officials also say that there is no concern or evidence that monkeypox clade 1 is currently spreading between individuals in California or the United States. Well, we don't know that yet. We don't know. We haven't had to deal with monkeypox in the U.S. that I know of yet, or even that type of strand. So how do we know that it's not spreading? I mean, that's scary. I mean, shit is kind of almost like when coronavirus came. That shit was spreading like wildfire. Millions of people died from coronavirus. And this is said to be even more dangerous. So people that are flying in and out of the country, that's why now when you go to the doctor, they ask you, have you been outside the country? Have you been outside the country? They want to know because it's a possibility that you can catch some shit. That's dangerous. And that's scary. You don't know a person who you're talking to could be sick with the damn monkeypox. They could be sick with the strand, just like, and I don't be all up on people and don't be up on me. And I'm still that same way, honey. I still do social distancing. If you're talking to me, don't be all up on me. Don't be all up in my damn face because spit and stuff be flying. No, ma'am. No. Do not be up on me. I told you I'm a germaphobe too. I keep all kinds of sanitizers and stuff like that with me. I don't play like that. So this is scary. For anybody who live in the California area, honey, be on alert. And that's just anywhere in the U.S. Be on alert because people do travel. If you're in airports a lot, you don't know where these people are coming from and are going. So definitely make sure you're still social distancing and make sure you're keeping hand sanitizers and other sanitizers with you. I keep sanitizing wipes, sanitizing hand stuff with me all the time. I'm always wiping areas down. If I go to the grocery store, I'm wiping the buggy down with stuff first and sanitize. I'm a germaphobe, y'all. I know they be looking at me like, shit, girl. Yes, baby. I ain't got time. I don't have time. And even though I have a high immune system, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just not, because you just never know. When you step out that door, you just never know. So this is scary. Be safe. I just wanted to bring that to everyone's awareness. Okay. So for those of you that like to eat out a lot, okay, I always do reviews. I always go and check reviews and stuff anytime I go somewhere that I've never been before, because I want to know what the people are saying. If the food is good, the people gonna always tell you the truth. I do watch this guy a lot on social media. And I'm gonna go ahead and show the picture. Y'all be like, oh, I know who he is. All right. And he is a internet sensation, honey. He just go around and he review restaurants. Okay. He's kind of like Keith Lee a little bit. So he did go to Rashida and Kirk's restaurant, honey, Frost Bistro. And I heard it's high as hell. The food I hear is mediocre, but I did hear they do have good drinks. All right. So not to be talking shit about nobody's business. I'm just giving you what I've seen, because I did go and look at some reviews prior to going live. Food, they say, is mediocre and high as hell. And food, the drinks are good. So I need everything to be good. I don't want to come there for just no damn drink. I want to come in and I want to eat something good too. So let's get into what he's saying, because he goes and he spends quite a bit of money. And he talks about how much he spent on this, I think it was an oxtail dinner or something like that. Rashida and them are overcharging people. Black people, why do we do that? Why do we get businesses and overcharge our people when they want to come and support your business? Like, stop doing that shit, okay? All right, let's get into it.
Trying Frost Bistro in Atlanta, Georgia. This is going to be very, very, very interesting. So this restaurant is owned by Love and Hip Hop star Rashida and Kirk. Or should I say power couple, Love and Hip Hop TV star Rashida and Kirk. So for one, you can't place an order over the phone. And I think it kind of pisses me off a little bit. But, let me get to the good part. This restaurant is really nice. From the second you walk in all the way to the bar, everything is clean. Everything is... It's not as bright as I would like it to be, but overall, the aesthetics is really nice. It was also good to see Rashida and Kirk with their feet on land in the restaurant. Not only were they in the restaurant, they were definitely putting in that work. From hauling stuff around, making sure customers are taken care of, making sure I'm taken care of. I'm good. I appreciate you, though. Yeah, thanks for asking, though. I appreciate it. They were very, very hospitable. Very hospitable. This is personally my first time seeing two owners in a restaurant doing just as much work as the workers that work there. Again, this is my experience. This just could have been the day that they just decided to come up in there and put in work. But from what I've seen, it was a really nice thing to see. When you order the food, they actually show you your food. They sit you down, or at least I was already sitting down, and then they open up everything you order to show you everything you order, which to me, I like that too. But this mother is expensive, which I'll get on that later. I ordered all the popular items. Let's see what's hitting on. Let's start off with the basics. Chicken and waffles. Split. Hold on. Got it. Pass on 3. 1, 2, 3. The chicken is ass. Rashida and Kirk, this cost me $18. For $18, I would think whoever's cooking this would know to season the batter before they fry the chicken. I would also think they would know to make sure the grease is on par. The grease isn't bad, but it's on its way out. Texture-wise, it's good. Exterior-wise, it's good. It is meaty. It's not dry. It's crunchy, crispy. It's the whole 9. But if I'm being honest with you, Rashida and Kirk, the chicken is pathetic. I'm trying to waffle plain first. Hold on. In my own opinion, a good waffle does not need syrup, and this one right here, it really doesn't. It's soft, fluffy, light, just the way I like it. This is all around them. It's a good waffle. This is the sauce that comes with it. That cream cheese sauce? Not really feeling that. This syrup about to hit though. Oh yeah, the waffles are good. The chicken sucks. Next we got oxtail and grits. So for one, I would prefer something like this to come in a bowl. Putting oxtail and grits in a plate like this, it's diabolically insane, all right? I had to double bag the oxtail and grits and it still spilled everywhere. I would appreciate, because these are $44. I would appreciate if you would invest in some.
A plate of oxtails at Rashida and Kirk's restaurant is $44, y'all. The hell? You could have bought a whole pack of damn oxtails yourself and cooked that shit at home.
Bowls with lids. Secondly, for $44, Rashida and Kirk, I'm gonna need a little more than this. $44, I need my grits seasoned with salt, pepper. I prefer cheese or cooked in broth. I need this in a bowl. And most importantly, I do not need my fucking oxtail gravy salty. But if we're going, is that a carrot? I don't know about y'all, but I've never had oxtail and grits with beans and carrots. This isn't a bad dish, bro. But what's making it double dutch between good and mid is the salt. For $44, Rashida and Kirk, you gotta fix it. And last but not least, we have a steak. And I'm not gonna cut it, I'm gonna bite it. This tastes like it won't season at all. So this is a 12-ounce steak with a lot of potatoes. And the potatoes got onions, red peppers, green peppers in it as well. The steak looks beautiful. Y'all grilled this steak to the gods and back. And I can appreciate that. I really can. And for the price of $50, I thought it was going to be some bullshit as far as quantity.
Y'all hear that?
It's not.
So that plate that he has with the steaks and the potatoes was $50. Yeah.
They actually do give you a lot for the price. When it comes to the steak, no. All that is just a grilled steak. Nothing more. Nothing less. That pisses me off even more than the oxtail grits. Why? Because all a good steak needs is salt and pepper, Rashida and Kirk. And it seems like y'all are cutting corners and just grilling. Yep, that's what it seems like. You don't get to cut corners, Rashida and Kirk, when you're charging $50 for steak and potatoes. You got some sauce.
I see how tough that
This is A1 sauce. Rashida and Kirk, please do better. If I'm paying $50 for steak and potatoes, I don't want A1 sauce. We got another sauce right here, y'all. Ooh, this sauce is thick.
What the hell is that?
This is like a unbalanced sweet and spicy honey. I say unbalanced because I can see the herb in this mud, but I can't taste not one of them in there. All I could taste is the honey, the sweetness initially, and the after effects of the red peppers. You got the potatoes. Looks like they were pan fried with onions, green peppers, and red peppers. But, being honest, y'all have a salt issue. Y'all are over salting the out of this food, and it is killing the quality. Now that that's over with, let's get into.
So irritating to go somewhere and spend a lot of money on some damn food and the shit be so sorry. I was in it. I'll be like, look, either I want a refund or. And I hate to send food back and say remake it, because then when people do shit to your food, I despise people who use too much fucking salt. I ain't gonna sit there and force myself to eat it either. He done spent like $100 and something at this damn restaurant, and the damn steak is tough. The damn potatoes and salty. The what was it? The oxtails was salty as hell. The grits looked like they were damn mashed potatoes. Like, the quality of the food just does not look like it's giving.
Some real boy. My receipt today. Let me show you guys. I spent $149.68. Is it fair to run it to $150? We're gonna run it at $150. Take a look at the receipt. There's about 5 charges that I think is just unnecessary. There's at least 3 that's unnecessary. The service charge, $20.97. Y'all, that's gratuity. It was only me.
So they charge gratuity of $20 for a to-go order. That's some bullshit.
And I did takeout. That upsets me, y'all. But after the $20, y'all, we got steak.
Let's pause it. Let's look. So oxtails and grits, $45.76. Chicken and waffles, $18.72 for some damn chicken and waffles. Okay, so steak and potatoes, $52, y'all. Wow. And he ordered it medium well, so it shouldn't have been that damn tough. Oh my God, y'all didn't put nothing on that damn steak. All right, so then they have a service charge in which they wrote gratuity here for $20.97. Then they have a subtotal of $137.45. Then they have the state tax of $550, city tax $206, county tax. God dang, I almost said something. Dang, how much? County tax $412. Okay, for a rounded up total of $149.68. And he only got to what? How many places did he get? 2 plates, oxtails, chicken and waffles. Oh, and the steak. For 3 plates was $150. That's excessive. That is excessive. I will never go to no fucking Frost Bistro. I don't give a damn if Rashida and Kurt do own it.
Diddy CAUGHT. I ain't never seen no ATL TS plot twist plus TI. Whatever that is. I've never in my life seen that on any receipt. So I'm not sure if this is mandatory or not, but it would be nice to combine the tax so I don't feel like I'm being fucked. If you charge these prices, which look.
City, county, they done charge tax from the woods and every damn where else. Shit.
Your prices are your prices. They are high to me, but for other people might not. My food needs to be right. I need some reliable to-go containers. And for the love of God, I need somewhere to park. I don't want to have to walk in a mile down the road to your establishment. Rashida and Kirk, I love y'all. I will continue to love y'all. I respect y'all. I personally am a huge fan of y'all. This is bull. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out. Rashida and Kirk, I love y'all. And I'll come back.
So they got a 5 out of 10. Look at them damn oxtails. They look salty as hell. All right, so let's continue. All right, so there's one more review, honey. For those of you that ever been to TI, if y'all ever been to TI and hold on. Oh, I had TIs. Hold on. Let me get TIs up. Let me get TI up. Because he did one for TI at TI's restaurant too. Let me see, can I find that one? Because he said their food was not it either. I said, well, hot damn. Oh. Okay, we'll do the one where he went to OLG. All right, let's look at that one. I only been there one time, never fucking again. Okay, never again. All right, here we go. OLG, this is Candy's restaurant. All right, says the food critic, Mr. Chime, took his critiques to Candy Burris' Old Lady Gang restaurant and says that the ribs felt like he was chewing on a leather boot. Come on, guys.
Spot called Old Lady Gang in Atlanta, Georgia. This should be very interesting. This restaurant is owned by actress, businesswoman, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Candy Burris Tucker. So when I walked in this restaurant, it wasn't as big and fancy as the other restaurants that I've been to over the past couple of days. I mean, they have a lot of pictures on the wall, very nice selection of pictures that is on the wall, and a very nice decor, limited seating, limited parking. Y'all ain't no parking lot. You're gonna park on the side of the road. And I'm almost for
$10 to park. No lie. I swear to God. $10 to park. Okay. And if you park on the street, you risk getting towed. But $10 to park. Most of the time, if you go there, you're going to wait 30, 45, maybe an hour to be seated. And then when you get in there, you're going to have very lackluster service from the fucking ghetto ass servers that's up in that bitch too. Just to let you know. All right. Let's continue.
Certain you're going to get a ticket. But besides all that, this is a nice, small, cozy restaurant. I came to this restaurant last year, and y'all say this restaurant was the worst restaurant in Atlanta. And when I ate here last year, this restaurant was not as near as bad as you guys made it. I'm back here again. I spent about $95 at this place on takeout, which we'll discuss the prices later. Let's see what it's hitting on. We got barbecue rib tips. I'll show you one thing. These ribs are chewy as hell. So I got rib tips and 2 sides. The rib tips are covered and slathered in wet barbecue sauce, which I don't have a problem with that. But the ribs themselves, like, I want you guys to kind of see, that's how tough and overcooked they are.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like I'm chewing on a leather boot. A boot. Indeed. Y'all wrong for this boot right here, man. Green beans. All right, so the green beans, they're just green beans. Looks like we got green beans, onions, and red peppers. These would have been really good if they were fresh green beans tossed in garlic candy and also some salt and pepper. All this is literally green beans, red peppers, and onions. Nothing more, nothing less. No.
How you mess up green beans?
All right, so these are red skin mashed potatoes, and that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I will say I do taste a little bit of garlic in here, but not too much. I'm not sure if you were going for just regular red skin mashed potatoes or you're going for garlic mashed potatoes. Whatever you're going for, it's lacking that good old salt and pepper. And I know you guys are saying, oh, you sound like a broken record. Oh, you keep saying that. I'm just being honest. This right here ain't nothing but red skin mashed potatoes with a little bit of garlic. That's it. Remove the garlic from the mash. It's tasteless.
I don't even see
It
no
shouldn't
pepper
be-
on it.
We got fried fish. I don't know about that, Cannon. I don't know. So the way this fish was fried, I got to tell you, it was fried right. From the exterior, the interior, the size of the fish, the smell of the fish, everything about this fish is spot on. But the flavor is very, very underwhelming. You can taste the salt here and there, but that's about it. And also, it would have been nice if you would have gave me a lime, Cannon. I've been nice. Got some sauce right here. Oh, remoulade. Might be Cajun remoulade, actually. That's all right. Woo! Hot sauce. The fish ain't good without a little bit of hot sauce.
That's sad.
Hot sauce in the fish. Sorry. Collards. Hell no. So for one, I've never in my life seen dry collards. These collards are dry as hell. They also have meat in them too. One thing I know about collards, man, the collards is only as good as your pot liquor or the juice that the collards are cooked in. These look like they were cooked in water, and the water was not seasoned. This would have been good with some red pepper flakes and some vinegar. Mac and cheese. So with the mac and cheese, it does have a mild flavor to it, which is cool. Mac and cheese is only as good as your cheese sauce. So it would have been nice if this was a little bit more cheesy, Candy. I'm just saying. Oh, and I wish the pasta wasn't overcooked either. Aunt Bertha's fried chicken. Now with a name like Bertha, this chicken better be on point. All right, we got 2 legs, a thigh, cabbage, and mac and cheese. Chicken was cooked really, really well. It's not dried out. It's crispy. It's crunchy. It's juicy. It's meaty. For the price, they actually give you a nice sized leg and thigh. All that's good. When it comes to the taste, nothing really pops out. I'm not saying it's bland. I'm just letting you know nothing really pops out. There is a hint of sweetness on here somewhere. I'm not sure where it's coming from. That you obviously taste on every other bite. So if you get this chicken and you're looking for something to stand out and pop you in the mouth, it ain't gonna happen. We got a thigh. I do taste some herbs with a hint of a very slight hint of sweetness. We got cabbage. Cabbage is really good. It's a little sweet, peppery. It has a slight crunch to it. It's not cooked down as I like them to be. Cabbage is good though. I'll try this mac and cheese one more time. I just wish the mac and cheese was a little bit more cheesy. And we got a cornbread. So cornbread is thick, as you can see. It's a cornbread muffin. It's crispy on the top. But if you like sweet cornbread, you like this. Now let's talk about some real bullshit. My subtotal was $74. Now with the 18% gratuity and taxes, it brought me up to $93.91. Hear me out, y'all. And I said this numerous times. I don't mind paying a percentage, okay, on takeout orders. I really don't. I do believe that waiters and waitresses should get paid. I also believe restaurants should pay them a livable wage, but that's another story. But 18 to 20% is just, it really is mind blowing. See, when you charge an 18 to 20% gratuity, auto gratuity on takeout, you leave a really nasty, sour mid taste in a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? Because some people think you're forcing them to do what you should be doing. And that's paying your waiters and waitresses a livable wage. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm just saying that's what some people think. But, you know, as I sit in this car, it makes me wonder, are black businesses really doing that bad? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been to a lot of restaurants that are not black owned, and I've never ran into this problem. I've never run into a problem when I'm charged auto gratuity. I'm paying for parking. I got to spend a certain amount of money when I get in here to stay in here. I've never run into those issues at other establishments, and it just makes me wonder what's so different about them versus black-owned establishments. Does that make sense? Once again, Candy, I love you. I support you. I respect you. Keep going. Keep going. If you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out.
Okay.
Trying to spot call old lady gang in Atlanta.
This last one with T.I. with his restaurant. Hold on. All right. So he's critiquing T.I.'s Trap City restaurant. Okay. This is the last one. Then we're going to get out of here. Okay. All right, so T.I. and Tiny, they have a restaurant in Atlanta called Trap City, okay, restaurant. We're gonna see his review on their food, child. Because I'm a foodie, so I be wanting to know. And I trust his reviews because he gonna tell you the truth. Like he said, he's fans of these people, but if your food suck, he gonna definitely tell you, okay?
On Trap City Cafe in Atlanta, Georgia. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. This review, I'm a little excited, all right? I'm a little excited. This restaurant is owned by T.I. Hold on. Let me start over. Back up. This restaurant, this cafe, is owned by the legend T.I. Back in the early 2000s, 2007, 2008 specifically, some of T.I.'s hits got me through college, and for that, I'm very appreciative. Love you, T.I. I was a little surprised when I walked in. All right, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was expecting more of a cafe. This is giving me more of a hookah lounge. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's what y'all are going for. I don't know. I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. I got 3 popular items. I was gonna get pasta, but they were out of pasta. So let's see what's in them. I got the salmon bites, y'all. Why? Because T.I. said this was his favorite menu item. Oh no, T.I. Hold on. I refuse to believe that was. Hold on. Oh my God. Ass on 3. 1, 2,
3 ass.
3. God damn it, I hate doing this to T.I. Because I love T.I. But T.I., this is ass, bruh. You said these were your favorite. I'ma call, get the fuck out of here with that. Whoever's back there working in the kitchen, all they did was fry salmon bites. That's it. These won't toss in no seasoning. These wasn't cared for. I will say this, the exterior is good, but they are tasteless as f. Got some sauce for the salmon. What kind of sauce is this? Okay, it's like sweet chili sauce. I'm disappointed in you, bro. Very disappointed. You got lamb chops. I can't believe this shit. My God. T.I., you know, I gotta ask you. I love you, bro. But what in the f are you selling, bro? What are you selling, man? This right here ain't nothing but grilled lamb chop. The motherfucker that fixed these for me didn't fucking bother to season these at all. And I can prove it to you. Look at this shit, T.I. These supposed to be Shawty Lowe's lamb chops too. That's the reason why I got them. And these are fucking disgrace. And then on top of that shit, they had the nagacity to lay it on top of some spring mix.
Not spring mix.
T.I., nah, bro. We got some type of sweet and savory sauce for the lamb chops. This tastes like sweet chili and Worcestershire sauce. T.I., do better. We got the garlic hustle mash. Nah, it's supposed to be garlic mash. The garlic in the mash is very, very faint. Faint to the point to where these shouldn't even be called garlic hustle mash. They should be called just mash. This is ridiculous.
Like instant mash.
I can't believe this. Mac and cheese. No, T.I. I don't want to say this, bro, but do you give a about what you selling back there, man? Because what I got here is mac and bullshit right here, bro. We got pasta and soupy ass cheese. See that, T.I.? See it? It does taste like they tried to maybe season it with seasoning salt, but my brother, you gotta step this shit up. This is unacceptable. We got shrimp and grits. Once again, because they didn't have any pasta. Yeah, T.I., we gotta do better, bro. So for one, you gave me a lot of grits. And I mean, you gave me a lot of grits. But it didn't quite work in your favor. I'm gonna tell you why. Because all you did with the grits is just boil them in water. You didn't add no butter. You didn't add no salt. You didn't add a goddamn thing to these grits. These grits right here are just plain fucking grits. At the very least, you could have added salt. And to take it a step further, you should have added cheese too. Now the shrimp is good. I can appreciate that. The sauce, it's not the worst, but it's for damn sure not the best. To be honest with you, T.I., none of that shit matters because I can really taste the grits. And the grits are completely ass, my guy. It would be nice if you're going to give me this much. You put it inside a bowl. That was leaking all out the front and shit. Didn't appreciate that either. Do what you want to do, T.I., but I'm just saying, I'm just shocked. I'm completely lost for words for the food I had today from your restaurant. I mean, yeah. T.I., I still love you, bro. I'm about to drive right down this street and bump T.I. right now. But what I had today was a fucking disgrace. And maybe you're not as focused on the food. Okay, maybe this is a restaurant by day, club by night. I don't know. But if you're going to charge luxury prices, you cannot put that on bullshit, bro. I beg of you, get your ass in the lab and please, my brother, give us some good food. because I will come back. I love you that much. I will come back. If you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, y'all, check this place out.
Lord have mercy. That's embarrassing.
Ron.
So what y'all think about it? There's 3 restaurants, honey. Rashida and Kirk, child, Candy and Todd, and now T.I. and Tiny. Y'all see their restaurants, child. So if you're ever in the Atlanta area, I ain't trying to tell you not to go there, but beware, because you just heard it. Okay, you just saw the food. All right, so there you go. Let's get out of here, okay? Let's get out of here. Thank you, Belle Wilson. Thank you, KBR, Tyra, Linda Gamble, and Scorpion Miss. Thank you guys for modding. Y'all laughing in the comments. Thank you for let's see, True TV Podcast. Thank you, Purple Unicorn, Aries Girl Podcast. Thank you, Deary Talk Show, Miss Hills ATL, Boss Lady Friend, Girlfriend Chronicles of Kim K. Love Seen Heard. All right, thank you all for being here. Any other content creators to stop by? Thank you guys so much for stopping by and supporting. All right. Says it love the says Camarilla, love the great and different contents. I enjoyed this. Yeah, I try to mix it up, guys. We're gonna still talk about Love and Marriage Huntsville stuff, but I don't want to make it all about Love and Marriage Huntsville because there's so many other things that we can talk about that make the show interesting. And I want to be able to touch on so many different points where everybody can come over and hear something that they want to hear. Okay, so that's how we doing it over here. All right. So yeah, say read the ass down. Y'all know I'm gonna be reading it down, honey. I'm gonna be coming back to read down in that review. So y'all come back. I'm gonna go ahead now after I get off here and put the notification out for that. Okay, because we'll be right back. I'm gonna go and chill out a little bit, lay down a little bit, and I'll be back and do this review for you guys. Okay, y'all have a good. Somebody said weed food, not the weed food. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, y'all have a great Sunday. I'll be back. Okay, let's get y'all some music and whatnot. I'm gonna play the one I know y'all like, honey, so y'all can be twerking over there, girl. Okay, boom. Bye.